What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmo, and welcome back to some more statue and figure talk. Just a few things to go through, not too much. Just wanted to go through a few. Actually, I have a lot of more pre-owned items this week because there wasn't much up for pre-ordered and new, so I put in just one pretty much for AmiAmi.com and Menderekis. So I just put up one more, so that's 3 total, so 6 total pre-owned figures. Pretty awesome stuff that I found, so look forward to that. And of course, we always start out with a new figure or new statue that just came out. It's been announced, not just came out, so not new. It's just been announced, and I'm super excited to talk about this one. I'm going to click this pop it up real quick. From my figure collection, this is from First 4 Figures. If you've seen a lot of the First 4 figures, they are mostly just I want to say video game licenses. They kind of, I think they're branching out a bit, so I think this might be their first one, I think so, that they branched out of. This is from Cowboy Bebop. This is Spike Spiegel. I think it's Spiegel. It's like, damn, I don't remember his last name, but this is Spike from Cowboy Bebop. I'm super excited for this. It's just very first prototypey looking, so if you see from here, this is just really just, they're still in like process of making the figure, so the statue, so you don't see much except for the headshot here. It does look a little bit rough, but you know what? Like I said, this is just really first. They aren't even probably in production of making the whole thing yet, so this is really just really early set, so they haven't done much. You just see a little bit of the head, and this is pretty much it. So I'm still excited about it, see what they're doing. I've seen like a lot of companies are now working on Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why. Are they making a new Cowboy Bebop anime? Maybe not. We can only wish. But yeah, like, I'm still excited for this one. They are probably going to be expensive. I know Kotobukiya is doing one, so if you're not looking for statues that are like super expensive, I suggest you go to Kotobukiya. I think they're roughly around $70-$80. First 4 figures are usually, I want to say like a $200 at least, but they are like 1/6 scale and things like that, so it's a pretty big figure. We don't know how it's gonna be formed or his stances and everything, so we don't know anything like that yet. So I think the Kotobukiya one's only like 1/7 or 1/8 scale, so you're looking at about 7-8 inches tall. And Spike is supposed to be pretty tall too, very lanky tall, so that would look pretty cool. But that's what I wanted to talk about for a new announced statue. First 4 figures. I know a lot of people have problems with First 4 figures, and I think that's okay. They do some decent looking figures, but like I said, they're pretty expensive. Next up, we are moving on to pre-ordered. Just a few. I think like 1, 2, 3. And then that's pretty much it. So this one might not even be. Oh yeah, just 3, and then 1 new release, so not too much. The first one up is from Big Bad Toy Store. This is Batman from the Dark Knight series. This one looks freaking awesome. It just literally, I think, just popped up today. I was just going through I went through Big Bad Toy Store yesterday, and I didn't see this one, and just popped up today. So I'm super excited to show you guys this. It looks pretty awesome. It's actually from Prime Studios. This is probably a 1/3 scale. They said about 30 something inches. So you're looking about probably a 1/3 scale. You probably pre-order this on also Big Bad Toy Store and Sideshow Collectibles, so pretty cool stuff there. I think this one looks freaking badass. Oh my gosh, I would like to get this one, but I'll show you guys the price in a bit. Just all that cool details here. You see the little cloth looking Batman armor. His suit here looks freaking awesome. Pretty much what the BVS Batman is pretty much what he is from BVS. He does come with some cool hands here, some different accessories. Him with the rifle, sniper rifle here, a few other ones with the batarang here, and then a few clutch hands and things like that. So from the Batman Dark Knight's Return, that looks freaking awesome looking. So if I had the money to get it, I would definitely do it. It is pretty expensive, about pretty much $1,000. If you're looking at probably with shipping and everything, you're looking at about $1,000. Pretty expensive. But if you are a big fan of Batman and you do collect these big old statues, I'm pretty sure you're going to get it anyway. So unfortunately, I can't get it. It's way above my head, but you do have some time to save up for it. So about third quarter of 2017, so you still got a long ways to go. You can save up for it and then buy it. And of course, Sideshow Collectibles, if you go to their site, I'm pretty sure it's on, hopefully it's on their site. You can do down payments and things like that too, so it's pretty cool. You could also save a lot of money from doing down payments. Well, you lose $1,000, but still, you don't have to pay up that, chump of big old change, at the beginning of your the month. So you could kind of play it out as you go. So pretty cool stuff. And then, like I said, it is about 33 inches tall, so I'm pretty sure it's a 1/3 scale. So just after seeing this, it's pretty tough to say how much Guts is going to be. He is a 1/4 scale, so I'm guessing he's probably still going to be about at the $600, $700 range. So you're looking at pretty expensive. I don't know if I can afford that. We'll see how that goes. I kind of still want to see it. The Guyver, I think it's at the same price, probably going to be about the $600 to $700 price points. It's kind of killed my excitement a bit, but at the same time, I still want to see it. Maybe I have a slimmer hope of getting it. Maybe. Next up is an older figure, an older statue from Yamato. This is the Fantasy figure, their DC line. This is a web exclusive, Harley Quinn, 1/6 scale. Have you seen the other one? The other one actually looks a little bit different. I think she's in almost kind of like this getup. This is the new 52 getup. She's not in this one. It's a little bit different. It's more like their own version of it. And then she's like sitting on a little bouncy ball or something like that, and you can see it. But this one's a little bit different. This one is the new 52 costume with her sitting on some books that says insane and what's it, mental medicine and things like that. So pretty awesome stuff there. I'm gonna do some quick pictures here, some back pictures of her sitting on the back there, a side picture, and of course she's also holding a mallet too. So. And then another side picture. This one looks pretty cool. I like this one better than the original one, so that's pretty cool. But you're looking at about August, so this month, and of course with a price of $279, pretty expensive. I think the original one's like $249, so you're looking at about $30 difference. 7 pounds, pretty big. It's probably, I think it's like 12 inches or something like that, or maybe like 10 probably 10 inches, 10 or 9 inches. But she's a 1/6 scale, so she's gonna be pretty big. $279, pretty expensive. Next up, we are going to Enterbay. Holy smokes, I saw these and I got super excited for it. I usually don't talk about this. I think I talked about once maybe back then with Penny Hardaway, because look cool. And I was like, Penny Hardaway, oh my gosh, I haven't seen Penny Hardaway or even heard that name for like the longest time, since I was back in like, maybe elementary. We can't. Back then, we couldn't get away from Penny Hardaway at all. But this I saw this one, and there's about 3 or 2 of them that just came out for pre-order. Also, if you've seen the 1/6 scale Enterbay Motion Masterpiece NBA Collection figures, this is in that range. But these are the 1/9 scale, so these are a little bit. They're going to be smaller. You're looking at about 7 to 8 inches tall. So the original 1/6 scales are about 12 inches. This was just about 7 to 8, so I think it's pretty cool. I should do some quick pictures here. You got the Russell Westbrook, Big Russ, awesome stuff there. This picture looks pretty cool. I like his hair. I like how they have his hair. I think that's pretty cool. They didn't go with the old Russ, they went with the current Russ, and it looks freaking awesome. I think it actually looks like him. And we got a bunch of, oh man, that's a cool box. Holy smokes. Then of course his stance here, you got different hands doing plays, calling some signal plays and everything. That's pretty awesome there. So you're looking at 4th quarter release and about $119. So pretty, I think if you were to get into these, I think this is probably where you want to be. I mean, the 1/6 scales are pretty expensive. You're looking at about $240, $219. It depends on the figure. It could go up to $300. So if you're looking to get into kind of these master, what are they called again? The Masterpiece NBA Collection. These probably would be the way to go. You know, you don't spend too much, and they're still pretty detailed. So I think that looks freaking awesome. Like I said, oh, actually it's 9 inches tall, not 7 and 8. Oh my gosh, it's actually pretty tall. So these are definitely where you probably want to be then. They're like $100 less, and they are freaking big too, and clued at the same time. They look pretty detailed. Hopefully that's how it looks. Hopefully, they do have other ones, like I think I saw John Wall, and who's the other one? John Wall. Well, I don't want to look at Jean-Claude. NBA one, they don't have it here, but you got in stock. Oh snap! James Harden's in stock. Maybe that's pretty cool. And then you got John Wall here, and then you got Russ, and then you got the big guy, the big dog, Stephen Curry. But he's pretty much pre-ordered out. He's sold out. Sucks. That would have been pretty cool. Oh, cool. You can get this. You can even buy this one right here. The 1/9 motion masterpiece basketball hoop. So that would look actually pretty cool if you're setting up pieces. Man, I might have to buy these. If only I could get maybe Curry. He's sold out. If not, I think Russ would be the best one. Russ would be the perfect one. Anyways, let's go back here. There you go. About $120. I think that's a fair price for this. We'll see how detailed they are. Next up is we are moving on to the new figures. This one just popped up during SDCC, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're re-releasing it. So pretty excited here. This is the 2016 exclusive Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts Broly. This is the premium color edition. It says right there. About $149. Pretty expensive, but I mean, that is about the same price as pretty much what it's going for now. So I think it goes for more than that. I think you're looking at about $200-300 for a Broly. This one's actually pretty big. You can see from here, it's Super Saiyan. There you go. And then he's 7 inches tall. I think the regular, he's about like an inch taller than most of the SH figures, and they're usually like 5 to 6 inches tall. So he's pretty big, and you're looking about 140. He's taller. He's not even Russ, who's 9 inches tall, is still not expensive as Broly. So yeah. So you're looking at he's a huge character. Have you seen the motion stop art? If you have never checked that out, a person made a motion stop art of these figures, and they move around and things like that, and they're doing the fight scene and like that. He's huge compared to those of Vegeta and Goku. So pretty cool stuff here. You look from $149, still pretty expensive, but he's exclusive. And if you were to go look for him on, I think I've seen him a few times at Mendereke. I think he's like $200-300, and that's way too high there. So this is actually a really good price for it, but it's still a pretty expensive figure. Then we are moving on to pre-owned. Like I said, we didn't have much going on before, so we are going to probably stick to 3 this week, 3 of each from AmiAmi.com and Mendereke. You got here from Max Factory, you got the Dead or Alive Kasumi C2 version white. There's like 2, I think maybe just 2 versions. There's this original one, I think, and there's like a special black costume one. This one actually looks pretty cool. I mean, I've seen it go for I've seen it a lot of times on like every freaking Mendereke, AmiAmi.com, like all the time. I was thinking about pulling the trigger on this one. You're looking at about 4,000 only. This one, the other ones right here are about 3,000, so it's not too bad. Item is A and a box is B. That's the $4,000 one. I'm pretty sure item B and box B is probably the 3,581. So, but you're looking pretty cool. It looks cool. I'm a big fan of that. Better than Griffin. Griffin has a really awesome looking figure, or at least from the product page, the prototype. It looks so cool, but then I've seen some pictures of it, and it doesn't even look close to it. So from what I've seen, this one probably looks the best out of all the Kasumi figures that you've seen. So there's probably a few more from the Dead or Alive Extreme line. I've seen a few of that, and they look pretty cool too. So next up is also this one. You know what? I'm a big fan of Shunya Yamashita, and if you don't know who the person is, they do the artwork for like the Bishujo line. Most of the stuff are from Kotobukiya, and there's a few stuff from different companies also. So, but usually you'll see it on Kotobukiya. This is the art of Shunya Yamashita Sera Farron Chan. This is a box item of B in a box of B. If you can see it a bit. Oh, there's no more other pictures. I probably should have found one. But this one looks pretty cool. She's actually pretty big. I think she's 1/6 scale, so she's pretty tall. I've seen this at the con like so many times, and I thought about buying it. It was like $70 or something like that. So, and I went to go, buy. I went somewhere else. Came back the next day and it was gone. So darn it. And then of course this is 8,780 yen. You're looking about $83, $84. So not too bad, not too bad. I'm pretty sure it was a 1/6 scale. This is an older figure, but the art of anything with Shunya Yamashita, I think that's pretty cool. So awesome stuff there. Next up is from Kill la Kill. This is from Good Smile Company. This is Satsuki. I don't know. I don't watch Kill la Kill, so I don't know anything. But I've seen this one pop up so many times. I think nobody likes this one because of her face. It looks a little different. It doesn't look like her in the animes, so nobody really likes it, I guess. But I've seen it go up so many times on like Amiami.com and Mendeleke, and her price is going down more and more as per usual. You're looking at about 7,980 yen, so about $75, $76. Pretty decent price there. It was listed at 10,000, so you're looking at they're probably selling it for 8,000 something, maybe closer to 9,000, so about $90. But a little bit off, it should be fine. Item A in a box of B. I don't know why nobody likes this figure. It looks freaking cool. I like the base. I like how her stance is. The sword is behind her. I think that looks freaking awesome. But nobody wants it, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I do want to get it though, but like I said, I'm not a big fan. Or I shouldn't say I'm not a big fan. I just never seen Kill la Kill. I've seen like the first episode or something like that when she gets her suit. So that's all I've seen. That's pretty much it. It's too flashy for me. It looks too weird. It's kind of like Mob Psycho. It's weird. It's got the colorful look, and I'm like having seizures while I'm watching it. And Kill la Kill's like that. Everything kind of moves in a weird way, and everything is very colorful and it's just flashy, and I'm all about flash too, but it's just a little bit weird. Anyways, that is it for Amiami.com. We are moving on to Mandareke. Mandareke has some pretty cool stuff here. Our first one up is from Hot Toys. This is Princess Leia from the movie Masterpiece series. There's a few of them here, so this is about 15,000 yen, about $145, $146. Pretty expensive there, but they usually go up to like 200, something like that. So if you're a big Princess Leia fan or even a Star Wars fan, you're looking for these figures or action figures. They are pretty cool. They're about 12 inches tall. Like they're 1/6 scale, so pretty cool stuff there. About $146, $147. You can see all the packaging here. I got a picture. I didn't mess up this time. I did pretty good last episode, and so I'm trying to keep that going. Where Mendeleke, of course, doesn't have any pictures, so I have to go find them. Amiami.com already has the picture on the front there. I don't have to find them, so Mendeleke, I had to do a little bit more work. But this is it right here. She comes with the blaster, and then of course hands here, and then the blaster, and then just the holder here. So pretty cool stuff. I like it. Next up is from Mega House. This is from the Bikini Warriors line, from their excellent model line, I should say. Bikini Warriors. This is the Archer, or I think is it the Archer? I don't remember what's her Archer Hunter. I think it was Hunter. So yeah, right there, Hunter. This is a figure that I kind of want to get. It looks cool. I like her pose and everything. I think that looks freaking fantastic. She's probably taking up a lot of space because her pose is pretty much her like striking the pose. Looks pretty cool like that. So if anything, I wanted to see like Green Arrow and them do kind of like a pose like this where they're actually shooting something, not just there with their bow to the ground. If they could get that motion where he's actually shooting, that would look pretty cool. But anyways, got a picture here, just a quick little picture of different shots of Bikini Warrior Hunter. I think it looks pretty freaking awesome. It's a statue I probably want to get, but I kind of want to get the Dark Elf first before I get into the line. I know the Dark Elf is a difference. They're using a different artwork for this one compared to the Dark Elf. So, but you're looking at about 12,000 yen, $109, $15, $116, $117. That is actually pretty not bad. You know, they usually run for about, I think when they were first released, they're like $140, $150. But now, you know, you're gonna look at about 120, a little bit less than that, 120 or $118, $117. Pretty good price there. I think they're 1/6 scale also, so they're pretty tall. And she's probably gonna be close to 12 inches anyways, because the way she's putting that bow, and it looks pretty cool, and then probably the bow goes up a little higher. So the figure itself is probably not 12 inches tall, but with the arrows or the bow and everything, she's probably gonna reach that 12 inches. So yeah, so here's a picture of that real quick. She's just on this little stand here, so that might be a problem. That might be a problem. A little bit lean there. So next up, and it will be the last one of this week. This is from Plum, Tachibana from or Tachibana Sakuya? Yeah, Tachibana Sakuya for God Eater. I totally forgot. Like, just even the name was even here, and I was just trying to think about it without reading the picture. This is Tachibana from God Eater. I think these are like 1/8, 1/7 scale. I actually had this one pre-ordered, but I had to cancel it because it was kind of racking up a bit for that month. So I was like, yep, stop. I have to cancel it. This one is about 11,000 yen. You're looking at about 109 or yeah, $108, $107. Pretty good price there. There's a quick picture here. And of course, just like every God Eater figure you have out there, they have giant weapons. She's holding a big old weapon, just pretty easily. You know, she's a sniper kind of. And then you can see the little cool details here. The little God Eater, or whatever you want to say. I totally forgot what they're called, but you can see the little, you know, that looks cool there. Like it's an alive weapon. That looks freaking awesome. I think it looks cool. Anything with God Eater in it, if you like big weapons, that's what God Eater is all about. So, but anyways, that is it for this week. Pretty awesome stuff there. My highlights will probably be this Dark Knight one. Unfortunately, like I said, I probably can't buy it, but you could probably find a lot of people on YouTube who's probably going to be getting this, because a lot of people actually like the Dark Knight Returns series or little collections. And then I think that looks freaking fantastic. The other one would be Rust. My gosh, I probably have to buy this one. $120. I think it looks fantastic. It's kind of cool. I don't have any. Like I said, I don't usually buy a lot of, you know, action figure type, you know, figures. But this one looks so cool. I might have to get it. If they had one for like, I don't know who's my favorite player. I guess Russ is probably my favorite player for the NBA, because the way he plays, he's the intensity of how he plays. I mean, every time he dunks the ball, it looks like he's the basket had hurt him or something. He's like, I'm just gonna dunk it. I'm gonna beat the basket up, the rim up, and it looks like the rim did something to him that bothered him. He just dunks all over it. So that's probably why, you know. But anyways, pretty awesome stuff there. Pretty awesome. The two highlights: Dark Knight and Rust. So pretty awesome stuff. Hopefully you guys take a look at some of these pre-owned. Hopefully you guys go to Ami.com and Mandareke to look at some pre-owns. Like I said, Mandareke has a lot of really cool older figures. Ami.com sometimes have some older figures. You do kind of look at you want to go look at some of their sale items too. Maybe we'll go that before I leave here. You go look at some sales item. This one right here, Cordelia, freaking awesome. 9,000 only. About $95, $94. The Valkyrie Drive Mermaid. This one was like super expensive when it first came out. They're all down in price now. Let's see here. We got the Gecko. Oh my gosh, 8,000 for this Gecko. This is not Gecko. This is the what are they called? Men's Edge. What company was that again? I have a few of them. Union Creative. Metal Gear Solid 5. Venom Snake. This one looks freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. 8,000 yen. I think he's 1/6 scale also. Maybe not. I think he might be 1/6 scale. But that looks cool. You got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku there. Pretty awesome there. About 4,000 only. Damn. He's gone down in price. And then foreign figures you have from RAH, or Real Action Heroes. Batman from Flashpoint. That one looks freaking cool. You got 1/4. Oh, you got the 12-inch. Damn, they got some pretty cool stuff here. And dolls. You got mobile suits. You got like what's the action? Yeah, mobile suits, robot sales. You got what are these? Takusatsu toy sales. I don't know what that is. Looks to be like I see Ultraman there. Some Power Rangers, so I'm guessing like Henshin is Mandara. Yeah, so I suggest you guys check that out. Let's check this out. Yeah, this one, the real action heroes do kind of look a little bit weird. I think this one is probably the best one you can find for him. I think the Superman one looks rough. Not a big fan of the Superman one, but this one looks pretty freaking awesome. 50,000 yen, so about $140 or $145, $146. Pretty decent there. I think they're usually like 170. So. Anyways, that is it for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you guys come back next week, Wednesday, for some more statue and figure talk, where I'll be going through some pre-ordered, new and pre-owned. I'll be talking about new figures and statues, and of course we'll see what comes out that week. Hopefully something good comes out that week, or something big. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see everybody next time. This is Omega Belmont. Peace out.